Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nika coming to you with another video. Y'all, I'm going to do a mid-year flip through of my reading journal. So if you would like to see this video, stay tuned. But first, if you would like to be a part of my creative team, click on that red subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you will not miss any of my uploads. Comment below because I love to hear from you, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. Y'all, let's go. Okay, creative stars, I have not shown this journal in a long time, and I want to take the time to show y'all this journal. When I first started this journey of keeping track of my reading and what I've read, I have really expanded so much, y'all. So if you've seen some of my videos, I have gotten a Kindle, and so y'all see my Kindle here and my journal. So I wanted to use this doll. This is transparent, and this is regular premium matte sticker paper. But I also want to let y'all know that this planner, well, this journal, excuse me, is from Archer and Olive. But now, y'all, I have my own 8x8. I had to stop for a moment because that car was just coming by, and I know y'all heard it, so I wanted to cut it off. But what I was saying is the 8x8 here I got from Archer and Olive because I wanted a bigger journal, and I didn't offer it in my shop. But now, y'all, I just want y'all to know that I offer the 8x8 journals. I have it in gold lettering, and then I have it on the spine and in the back, and I also have it in silver. But I'm gonna stick with my Archer and Olive because I started it, and I will do something else with the ones I have. So when I finish, I am moving into my journals. But because I already started this in the beginning of the year and I didn't have those journals, I want to go ahead and just stick with what I have, right? So I did get this Kindle. I also started Audible. So July through December, I'm going to kind of like record some of the things that I am doing on Audible or Kindle or physical copies, because honestly, I do it all. When I have a physical copy of a book, I also sometimes buy the Audible. But and I also put it on my Kindle sometimes, depending, because some of the books that I get off of Kindle, because I got Kindle Unlimited, is free for me. And so yeah, so I decorated this with the aesthetic wrap, and I have that, and this is in my shop, Anika's Creative Closet, along with, this is the bigger form of it, and this is in transparent. But let's do a flip through of this. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love this journal, y'all, and I'm so happy that I can actually show y'all this journal. So here we have our library card, and I got the library cards off of Etsy, which it says author, date due, and borrower's name. I use it as other things. I like it right here and there. This comes from my shop. I just made it a little bit bigger for me to put on my library card entrance. So this doll is, majority of the stuff, I'll tell you if it didn't come from my shop. Like the paper here, I got it from Michael's. You know, the paper that comes in a pack. So it was a long time ago. I just had some paper, so I did that. And this doll is actually in my shop. Anika, words have the power to change us. And y'all, reading books have changed me. Seriously, I have cried with books. I have written down some things that I didn't think about, but it takes me into this whole different realm. It's like watching a movie. So that's my intro page. And so my reading journal for 2024. Now, one thing I've learned, that the markers that I was using, I can't use them anymore. You can see how it kind of bled through the paper. So, which is fine. I will probably put some stickers right here or something to kind of maneuver that away. I use stencil here. Reading is lit. All of these stickers came from either a sticker pack. I did a book lovers sticker sheet, and that's where these came from. I also have this one in my shop as well. The letters I don't. I made them off of my silhouette. And so you see the letters, the 1 through 4, you can see it right here. And then I started changing it. So I read 16 books and not 15 right here. Actually, I read 17, but I DNF one of the books, but I actually finished one of the books that I DNF'd today, and I was so glad that I decided to get it on Audible. So I love reading, and books saved my life, which it really has become another part of therapy for me, just like journaling, just like me planning in my planners, all of that. But this is my reading tracker. Now, at first, I wanted to only read 24 books, but we'll see how it goes. My goal is actually 24, but I did up to 40 just in case. So my goal is 24, but we'll see. I'm almost there, and it's 6 months in. Some months I only read 1 book, some months I read 6 books, some months I read 4 books, some months I read, it's like that because of my schedule. Now I think that I can read more books since I got Audible and I got my Kindle. Because I like reading at night on my Kindle. So 24 books in 2024. These are the books that I really wanted to read in 2024. I have read Disgrace. So that's 1. Goal 2. Mistake 3. Holding 4. This Could Be Us 5. So I read 5 of these books. So we'll see. We will see if I can read some of. Majority of these I probably will, because I love Kennedy Ryan. I love Brittany Cherry. I think Brittany Cherry is one of my favorite authors so far. Also with Kennedy Ryan. So those are my top 2. Really, I haven't read I read Alexandra House, but those are the 3 authors that y'all can see that I read more. Brittany Cherry and also Kennedy Ryan. But I am dabbing into more authors. Y'all, I will show y'all. So this is my books for the month. I still got to write these in because I don't have it done. I don't know if I want to. I think I just want to keep it simple, black and white, and not all the color. Not sure. I did put color guide by month, but I don't know if I'm going to color them or not. We'll see, because I like it, the plain look of just a black and white. But we'll see. I could have just used color ink and did it that way. But, I still got to put in the March, April, May, June. I did not do that yet, so I will get that done. I didn't think about it. So my 2024 TBR list, I did do a list. Some of these, really all of these books I have right now. And really only 2 so far I have read. And that's it. 2 of them. No, I read 11 other words. So that's 3. And that's it. So that's it. So I got tabs on there if I can add to my list. I haven't added any more books that I need to. So when I look at like videos, I will add books. But y'all, I just ordered me a lot of books. But I still got a lot of books that I haven't read but it's fine because I will get to them. So that's my TBR. So in January was a really good month. So all the paper that is on that you see came from Amazon. I do have it in my Amazon storefront. I do get a small commission if you use my link. It won't charge you anything extra. It's just showing you that I'm the one that kind of led you to Amazon for it. But anyway, I love this doll. Can't y'all tell? I love this doll on everything. You see? I just love it. But anyway, so January, let's see what we read in January. So we read The Goal. I gave that 4 stars, and I talk about it in there as well. Make a Scene, I gave it 4.5. Alexander Holding, I gave 4 stars. Majority of the books, honestly, to me that I've been reading is really, really good. Brittany Cherry, the mixtape, I cried on this book. I love this book. This was my favorite book with Oliver, who was a rock star and his brother got killed. It's just a really good story of how Oliver and Emery met. I love it. This book includes substance abuse, depression, verbal abuse, and rape. So all of those things, but there are trigger warnings in that book. And so February, so that was how many books we read? 1, 2, 3. We read 4 books. Okay, so February, I know I only read 1 book in February, and that was Long Shot by Kennedy Ryan, which I gave 5 stars. I love this book as well. It was about Iris Dupree and August Webb. It's about the NBA players, so I only read 1 book. I was very busy in February with my business and everything. So reading goals for March 2024, y'all. I love this page, and I had to recreate the bottom of this and y'all would see it. I just love this page. I love how each month I'm able to capture, you know, the beginning of the month and then go into this. So the main character for The Air He Breathes, y'all, Brittany Cherry. Y'all can tell I read a lot of Brittany Cherry because Brittany Cherry, The Air He Breathes, Brittany Cherry right here, Disgrace. Just all good books. So that was 2, and The Neighbor Favor of Christina Forrest. I love this book as well. I put the little library card right here, and I talked about the main characters. And so I put the favorite books. I couldn't even pick which favorite book that I wanted to get to because Brittany Cherry was, you know, The Air He Breathes and Disgrace. Here we go into April. Oh, I think this is one of my favorite. I wanted to bring out the trees, y'all. I love this page. Like, I really do. I need to cut this part. I love this page. Reading is my jam. Reading is lit. I love reading. Books save my life. I just made these a little bit bigger. And y'all, this is absolutely beautiful. I love clear stickers. So I use clear stickers with these. But I love this page, y'all. Okay, so in April, let me see how many books I read. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 books in April, y'all. I read Them Boys. This is a series, and y'all, I put 1 and 3, but it's supposed to be 1, 2, and 3. But number 2 is right here because I picked up the wrong one. But Them Boys by Alexandra House. I was recommended this book when I went on a cruise, and they were talking about that you just need to get those boys, Them Boys book 1, 2, and 3 with Set, Shoe, and Jaw. These books, oh my gosh, they are really explicit. I'm not gonna lie, but some of them are, I think, 120 pages. One was 100 and something. I think the most of the pages in this book is 120, 130. So it's not bad at all, but it's a page turner because Set, Shu, and Ja, which is the brother right here, they all had drama, traumatic pain from their father. And the one thing that I like about them is how they treated their significant other. It was just amazing to me that they wanted to treat their women with love and compassion and all that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I just love those books. But I did read those books, and I also was in a book club. It's not a book club. We did a buddy read. And I did it with, oh my gosh, I'm just drawing a blank. Cam, and I can't remember the other two people. Wait a minute. I couldn't go on without knowing their names, y'all, for real. So Larissa, I did it with Larissa and with Cam and Susan. And we had a wonderful time talking about the book afterwards. So Kennedy Ryan, This Could Be Us. I love this book. Oh, Soledad husband just pissed me off in this book. I'm being serious, but the chemistry between Soledad and Judah Cross was just impeccable. It deals with trauma, autism, the family dynamics, all of those things. It was just a really good page turner, and I love Kennedy Ryan's writing. Best of the best. So I need to get back into reading some more of her books. As I said, every month I was going to read Brittany Cherry and Kennedy Ryan's book, but I'm trying to get into some other authors as well. May, look at May. I love May. I made this doll bigger because I have a book lover sticker sheet, and I just made her bigger so I can just fill this page, and I'm loving having big stickers. Okay, I'm sorry about the noise. I'm in the front, and now a lot of people are getting off and everything. Now, let me tell y'all, I turned this page completely wrong. I had the book upside down when I was decorating this planner, this book. But anyway, Jasmine Guillory, Drunk on Love, and Do Not Open by Kirsten Moblin. Okay, let's talk about Jasmine Guillory, Drunk on Love. The main characters was Margot and Luke Williams. Margot was a owner of a family winery with her brother. Luke and her had a one-night stand they met at a bar, and their one-night stand ended up being Luke was going to be her employee. So when he walked into the office, they were both shocked about, I think since I'm doing this video, everybody wants to rev up their their car or something. But y'all, Drunk on Love was really an amazing romance book that I love. It had an era in there where Luke and his best friend was Avery. And you know, sometimes when you have a best friend who is a female and then you are dating someone, sometimes that can be a little bit tricky or whatever, because you tend to talk to your best friend more than you will talk to the person you were in a relationship with. So that became kind of strange in the book, which it happens in real life as well, but you know, things do happen. Now, Do Not Open by Kirsten Moblin was my first thriller book. And y'all, I ate this book up. I read this book in one day and I loved it. It's a psychological thriller. I gave it a 5-star. It was so well written. But it reminded me of the movie, and I wrote it here, Misery. So it was kind of like that. But y'all, that book was so good. Okay, so let me turn this back around and we're going to get into June because I only read 2 books in that month. Y'all, look at June. Look at June. I love this. I love this page as well. I don't have this image in my shop, but I will put it in there. I have some other bookish things that I want to do since I'm back into my reading journal. Now, okay, y'all, I'm so glad I got to this page. So, The New Couple. I read The New Couple on my Kindle. I did not The New Couple, I read 60% of this book. Is a psychological thriller. Y'all, it was just dragging on and on and on. And I was just like, I don't know if I want to finish this book at all. I decided not to finish this book. I'm just going to leave it as DNF. I was going to get it in the Audible and read it off of there, but I just, and listen to it, but I was just like, nah, it was just getting on my nerves. I'm being honest, it was getting on my nerves. So I did give it a 1 star, and I said I'm not going to worry about that book. But let's talk about The Dream Job by Kirsten Moblin. Now, yo, I did the same thing here. I was at 60%. I was just like, you know what? This dragging on, and I don't know when it's going to stop. But I was still curious to know what happened. With New Couple, I wasn't curious about what happened and why things was happening the way it did. I just didn't want to keep going on. But The Dream Job kept pulling at me. And so I decided to get the Audible and listen to it on the Audible. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I decided to. I gave it a 4 stars now because, y'all, it was a twist in this Dream Job book. And I love the twist. I love what happened. It was just a really good, when I think about me reading this book, I was still intrigued, but it was just something that was just lingering to me. But I decided to go ahead and get it on Audible and let it read to me. And I'm glad, believe me, I'm glad I did, because I did end up giving it a 4 stars. And one quote that I wrote, that I really love: even on the darkest days, if you look hard enough, you can find hope. I love that. I love that. And so I'm glad that I decided to finish this book, and I'm glad I did. I really didn't give it a 5 stars because in the beginning, maybe it was just, honestly, I felt that it was me more than the book, because I read Do Not Open, then I went to New Couples, and I just really needed a breakup in there, and I wish I would have just stuck with reading my romance books. So what I did was I stopped both of these books and I picked up The Fire Between High and Low by Brittany Cherry. Y'all, I love Brittany Cherry. I really do. I think she has some good books. And so this is a series. So the first book in the series is The Air He Breathes, and the second one is The Fire Between High and Low. Then there's a third and fourth one that I'm going to read in the month of July. I'm not sure if I'm going to read it in the month of July because I want to get summer books. And so I have summer books coming, and I want to show y'all what I have once Amazon bring my packages. And then I read Just for the Summer. I love this book too. Y'all, I've been reading really good books. Justin and Emma's relationship, you know, he had drama from his mom, and also Emma had drama from her mom. It was just their love, the love that Justin felt for Emma. Oh my God, and Emma felt for him. But the thing about it, all the drama that Emma was facing, she had to get herself together. She had to become a new person, get rid of all the old things that she thought. And that's what she did. She worked on herself. But y'all, it was a really good read. And then the last book that I read, and today is, what is the date? The 30th? No, the 29th of June. And I was like, maybe I'm going to keep this just in case if I get another book and read it or whatever. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish a book in a day or two, depending on if it's a thick book or whatever. So I left this page blank just in case, but if not, then I will write down, you know, my favorite book for this month. And of course, y'all know, I don't know, because Brittany Cherry and Abby Jimenez, I don't know, but The Dream Job was really good too. But The Love in Other Words was a good read as well. It's about Macy and Elliot. And their dynamic started when Macy's mom died when she was 10, and her mom wrote letters to her dad of what things that to help her out in her journey. And so they purchased like a summer weekend getaway house, and it was right next to Elliot. So they were actually friends for a very long time, and their friendship grew and grew into them loving each other. But things happened at the age of 18 where they stopped even talking to each other. I think it was 5 years. Then Macy ended up being engaged, and after really seeing Elliot after that time, she just couldn't get him off her mind at all. So it was just a really good read. It was a romantic book that, you know, things happen. And one thing I wrote here, no matter what happens, true love will always stand the test of time. And that's what I wrote. And I do believe that. True love will always stand the test of time. And so here I haven't had anything, but I did decorate July. So July is right here. Got my hammock. I love this page right here. So let's see what we're going to read in July. I'm not sure. So whatever books are coming, I'm gonna pick out some books. But y'all, I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. Well, this is 60%, so I'm gonna say 5 books, but it was 4 books that I actually completed. I think it was, did I read another book? I don't know why I thought I read 6 books in June, but okay, here nor there. I think I was gonna start another book, but I hope that y'all love this my reading journal. I love my reading journal. I think it came out so good. So let me know if you enjoyed this video, and leave me a comment and hit that red subscribe button if you are not subscribed to my channel. I will see y'all on my next video. Bye.